Cold winds howl through the forgotten skeleton of a once vibrant place of worship. This ancient edifice, now desolate, carries within its hallowed halls the mournful sighs of a time long past. The once bustling chapel is now a grim sentinel under a moonless sky, standing as a stark reminder of an era lost to the relentless march of time. Its towering spires, once beacons of hope and faith, now rise into the abyss, shrouded in an impenetrable darkness that seems to consume even the faintest glimmer of light. The abandoned church is now only a haunting echo of its former glory, a hollow shell of what once was a sanctuary filled with devout worshippers. The sacraments and sermons have long since ceased, replaced instead with the eerie silence of abandonment. The once resounding hymns have given way to the chilling whispers of the wind, as cold as the forgotten prayers of the faithful. The church's foreboding presence is intensified by the chilling secret it guards within its time-worn walls. This secret, a hidden tale of tragedy and sorrow, has lived within the heart of the church for far too long. It's a grim story, a spectral narrative that intertwines with the very essence of the church itself, infusing the air with a sense of deep-rooted melancholy. This isn't just any abandoned church, it's a place where the air heavy with the weight of untold stories. Each stone, each stained glass window, each fading mural whisper tales of joy, grief, love, and loss. The echoes of forgotten prayers and hushed confessions linger, a spectral choir of voices that speak of the human condition in its rawest form. They say it's haunted. Paranormal enthusiasts and thrill-seekers flock here, drawn by the promise of ghostly encounters. Tales of spectral sightings and uncanny experiences are passed down through generations, further fueling the lore of the haunted church. Ghostly voices are said to echo through the night, borne on the wind, whispering tales of lives lived and lost within these sacred walls. The locals, they speak of these phantom voices. In hushed tones over mugs of steaming coffee or around crackling fireplaces, they share their experiences. Their eyes wide, fear and fascination, they recount tales of eerie happenings and spectral sightings. Some dismiss them as mere superstitions, while others listen with bated breath, their hearts pounding at the thought of the unseen entities that may dwell within the church. Each story, each account, in its own way, adds a new layer to the haunting mystery of this ancient and forsaken place of worship. They whisper of these phantom voices, speaking in hushed tones, eyes wide with fear and fascination. Imagine stepping into this place, the door creaking ominously as it swings open. The rusty hinges groan under the weight, as if protesting the disturbance of the peace held within. The air, heavy with the scent of damp earth, carries an ancient aroma, steeped in mystery and tradition. The faint, musty smell of old hymn books lingers, a testament to the many voices that once filled the space with song and praise. The scents tell a story of a once vibrant place, now left to the mercy of time and elements. As you venture deeper, each footstep echoes in the gloom, the sound bouncing off the crumbling walls, reverberating through the forgotten spaces. The echoes hold an eerie cadence, a whispered reminder of the footfalls and hushed prayers that once filled the air. Here lies the choir loft, once a place of joyous noise filled with the angelic voices, the devoted, their melodious notes soaring. Now it's a silent mausoleum, only home to cobwebs and heaps of dust. The once polished wooden benches now lay weathered and worn, their varnish long stripped away by the relentless march of time. Down the cracked stone path you see the confessional, once a place of solace and redemption. It stands empty, abandoned by those who sought its comfort. The heavy oak door, once opened in hope and closed in relief, now hangs ajar. The intricate carvings etched into its surface, barely discernible under layers of grime and neglect. And the crypt, a chilling monument to the departed. Noblemen, clergy, humble devotees, their final resting place shrouded in an eerie silence. The cold stone, etched with names and dates, stand as silent sentinels, guarding the slumber of those long gone. On this journey into the heart of the forgotten church, your senses are heightened, every detail amplified. Each creak of the wooden floorboards, each rustle of the leaves blown in through the broken stained glass windows, each shadow cast by the flickering candlelight becomes a source of heart-stopping fear. And then the voices. Faint whispers echo through the hallowed halls, Voices from the past, their words indistinguishable, their presence felt. Phantom voices, remnants of a bygone era, their stories eager to be heard, to be remembered. But it's these voices, the phantom voices, that truly chill the blood. They serve as a haunting reminder of what once was and what could have been. Their spectral melodies weave through the silence, creating an ethereal symphony that resonates within the very depths of your soul. Have you ever heard an EVP, an electronic voice phenomenon? It's a spectral whisper, a murmur that floats through the airwaves and gets captured digitally on a recording device that remains silent during the actual moment of the occurrence. It's a chilling voice from the ether, a barely perceptible verbal phantom that was not present at the time of the recording. This uncanny occurrence is commonly known as an electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP for short. It has intrigued, fascinated, and terrified us in equal measure. It serves as one of the most chilling, haunting, and compelling pieces of evidence that points towards the existence of spirits, of entities that dwell in realms beyond our own. It's a testament to the unknown, a bridge between our world and the one that we cannot see, the world that lies beyond mortal understanding. And within the hallowed, echoing halls of this ancient church, such paranormal phenomena are all too real, all too tangible. Now imagine finding yourself within this church, within the heart of its ancient stone walls. You're surrounded by a silence that is almost oppressive, a silence that is filled with the echoes of centuries of devotion, of reverence. Then you hear it. A voice, a whisper that caresses your ear. It's faint at first, almost indistinguishable, a mere breath of sound. But then it starts to grow, to take form. It grows louder, clearer, almost like an echo, getting increasingly bold. It's a name, perhaps, whispered in a tone that is as chilling as it is clear. Or maybe it's a warning, a cautionary tale from a realm that we can barely perceive. It's a voice that shouldn't be there, a voice from the veil, a voice that sends a shiver down your spine and sets your heart racing. As you explore further, the chilling narrative reaches a fever pitch. An eerie confrontation ensues. A shadowy figure materializes, or perhaps there's a sudden terrifying event that hurls you into the heart of paranormal activity. The air grows colder, the whispers louder, more insistent. The rise is like a crescendo, the fear palpable, a tangible entity that you could almost reach out and touch. And then, when you're on the verge of succumbing to the fear, the climax strikes. It shocks you, jolts you, chills you to your very core. The shocking conclusion, a moment that freeze frames in your mind, a moment that chills you to your very core. So as the screen fades to black, the whispers linger, echoing in your mind. Did you hear that? The phantom voices of the forgotten church, a chilling reminder of a place lost in time, where the line between the living and the dead is blurred. This is the terrifying encounter at the forgotten church, a place where the voices of the past refuse to be silenced, a place that once you enter, you'll never forget.